Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is the first in our coverage of the Euro 2020 Championships. We're going to be discussing who is missing from Southgate's provisional Euro 2020 squad. Then we'll discuss the 7 players who the data suggests should be dropped from the squad, and move on to who we think should make his starting 11. So let's begin with who didn't make Southgate's provisional squad. Matthew, who's the biggest shock for you?
Yeah, I think for me it was Manchester United's Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back. I'm amazed that Southgate continues to overlook his performances. Based on his objective performance this season, he's been the strongest performing right back. His tackle success at 87% sets him apart from any of the defenders that have been selected in the squad. Yeah. Players like Walker 78%, Trippier 70%. You know, he's head and shoulders above those players in terms of his defensive qualities.
Yeah, just on the Trippier one, obviously I think a lot in the media, and obviously Wan-Bissaka is being talked about a lot in the media at the moment, but they're kind of associating Trippier with this, you know, more defensive option, you know, a tackle success of 70%, and then you've got the likes of Wan-Bissaka, who I think a lot of people know now, especially when we look into the data, that he's very good defensively. Obviously, I've just said his tackle success being 87%, so if he wants the option to have an attacking option and a defensive one, why is Wan-Bissaka being overlooked?
I'm quite shocked. He's played 34 times for Manchester United this season, so he's a consistent performer.
And Manchester United as well,
yeah.
One of the biggest clubs in the country. He's definitely seeing him play, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is.
Is there anyone else? Anyone else who's come as a big shock?
I would say central defenders. I think Michael Keane's got to feel quite unhappy about being overlooked. I think again his objective performance levels this season have put him well in contention. I think everybody's probably thinks that if fit, Harry Maguire will start alongside John Stones, and then it's one from 2 or 3 players after that of who would be in that squad. But I think Michael Keane's going to be quite disappointed really that he's not been.
Particularly, Ben White and Ben Godfrey haven't even played for England yet, so to overlook him is a bit of a strange one there. We know Ben White as well particularly suffers in the air. We know 49% aerial success rate compared to Maguire at 75, Mings at 72. You know, you can see that there's a massive gap there. So you're not only looking at a much less experienced player, but you're also looking at one that has a huge weakness in their game. Aerial success is probably one of the most important things for a centre back as well. So not quite sure what he's thinking there. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Yeah, Godfrey's been capped, I think, at under 21 level. I think he's got 9 caps, but I think Ben White hasn't got any caps at any level for England. So yeah, that was a surprise inclusion.
And what about Patrick Bamford? I know it was a surprise that he wasn't in the squad.
He's had a fantastic season after getting promoted with Leeds last season, so his first season in the Premier League. I think a lot of people at the start of the season questioned whether Leeds would need to sign a new striker.
Similar level of goals as last year, isn't it? It's almost like he's just been picked up, taken out of the Championship, won the Premier League, and he's just doing the same thing.
Yeah, again, based on his objective performance analysis this season, he deserves a place in the squad. And I think he can consider himself to be really unlucky not to be selected by Southgate.
Absolutely.
So as we know, 7 of these players are not going to make Southgate's final squad, but according to data analysis, who are the unmagnificent 7?
Yeah, so you've got Aaron Ramsdale, Kieran Trippier, Ben White and Godfrey, who we've just touched on, Saka, Bellingham.
Bellingham, what is it about Bellingham that makes you think?
It's goals and assists compared to the other guys is just it's not competing at the moment. You know, you've got 9 assists from Rashford, 10 from Grealish, 5 from Foden, and then goals as well. Rashford's on 11, Foden on 9. He's not generating the same level of value as those guys are bringing at the moment.
He certainly lacks a level of experience. I know he's made some appearances for England, but he certainly lacks a level of experience that the others have got, certainly in tournament football. I think the media have possibly grabbed hold of him as well, and he's become a bit of a product of Sancho's success over at Dortmund. So that's definitely, I think, a driving force for him subjectively. But yeah.
Okay, I think that's fair enough. And who's the 7th player?
Jordan Henderson. Pains me to say as a Liverpool fan, but yeah, we've got Henderson down, haven't we?
Yeah, I think it was a difficult choice, I think, between Henderson and Phillips. I think if you look at the objective performance levels this season, Henderson outshines Phillips. His performance levels are higher.
Yeah.
But the issue that we've got is Henderson hasn't played through injury since February. And that lack of game time over the last 3 months, whereas Phillips has been playing, has really got to hamper Henderson's chances. I mean, it's tournament football. You've not got a chance to phase yourself in over 2 or 3 games and come back steadily. He's got to hit the ground running, and I think that will be the deciding factor, really. That reliability.
Yeah, we definitely consider it a high-risk pick, don't we? I know we've had a few conversations over today, and particularly off the back of the announcement that we've seen it in the past where players, they've returned from injury and they've just not performed at the levels that they previously did.
He's seen as a leader, I'm sure, certainly a leader at Liverpool, and that would be his reason for his including. But there's no point. He can't lead the team if he's on the suspension, so if he's injured.
No.
Okay, so just to wrap things up, if you had to say, based on objective data, who do you think should make Southgate's starting 11?
Okay, so we've run the quant. We've looked at objective performance levels this season, and the team, based on a 4-3-3 formation that we've selected, is Dean Henderson in goal, at right back Kyle Walker, centre backs John Stones, Harry Maguire, left back Luke Shaw. Then in midfield we've got Declan Rice, Mason Mount and Jesse Lingard, and then a front 3 of Raheem Sterling, Jack Grealish and England's talisman, and Harry Kane, who everybody's hopes are pinned on Harry Kane's shoulders. No pressure to the lad, but
do you think he's going to be the guy to carry us there, or do you think someone else in the team?
No, I think that front 5, the creativity and that the data suggests that's the team that's going to win us the Euros. I'm convinced.
I don't
that's
think
what the data says.
Can't overlook Lingard's performance levels though of recent.
He's been exceptional since his loan.
I think he will surprise everyone. I think it's shocked everyone how well he's played at West Ham. I think he's got the confidence now to go on and replicate the same performance levels for England, and I do think he will become a very important player for us during this tournament.
Okay guys, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video then please give us a like and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Other than that, until next time, goodbye.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.